Howdy folks, hope you're all having a good one, and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, where I have to say that while he could have gotten his arse here a bit faster, but the timely arrival of Father Godwin definitely comes as a sight for sore eyes.
Praise be to our Lord Jesus Christ. Gentlemen!
It's Godwin!
You know, I thought I'd be carrying your bodies home. Can you even deliver a letter? I will get those fuckers. They're riding to Trotsky. You were right.
All you had to do was trust us.
Trust you? When you came at me with von Bergov's army? Sorry, but my eye doesn't see it that way.
Maybe we wouldn't have come at anyone with an army if they hadn't tried to kill us earlier, and weren't cozying up with that bastard Istvan.
There might be some truth in that. We got off on the wrong foot, all right. But it seems we have a lot to say to each other.
Too right. I have to admit I'm getting a bit lost in all this mess.
You're not the only one.
Well, let's start with you, Captain. You know all of us, but we don't know you from Adam.
I am Jan of Trotsnov, also known as Zizka. These days in the service of Jan Sokol of Lamberg and Margrave Prokop of Luxembourg.
Prokop? Jobst of Luxembourg's brother? What a coincidence. We're here at Jobst's instigation.
Well, Sir Hans, the problem is Prokop is at this very moment in Sigismund's jail in Pressburg on account of Jobst's treachery, which doesn't exactly make us allies.
Well, Henry might know who Jobst is, but I have absolutely no idea.
We know what Jobst is like, and I don't trust him one bit. But we came here to try to get von Bergov and the League of Lords to parley and end this war. We're on the same side.
You're right, and it's a good thing you don't trust that snake. I've been double-crossed by him so many times that I won't make the mistake of trusting him again.
I'm glad we've cleared that up. And now, I'd like to know how you two got from delivering a message to riding with von Berghaus men.
Oh, that'd be the good captain here trying to murder us all.
How? We had a common enemy, that's how. As soon as we arrived, we were attacked by Zizka here and his men. They murdered our company, took our message, and on top of that, they had Istvan with them.
And Istvan was actually working for von Bergov all this time.
Where did you pick up that bastard, Zizka?
When I came here, I was putting together a band and he turned up, along with Eric and a couple of others.
You recruited him? Just like that?
Lord Capon, when you do what I do, you don't get to choose from the best, but the worst. And he was good at our trade. So good, I didn't notice he was setting me up.
Well, I mean, again, I haven't played the first game, but I do understand that Toth excels at treachery.
If you're in Sokol's service, as you said, what exactly is it you're doing for him?
Waging war, as you've no doubt noticed.
There's a fine line between waging war and marauding.
As a man of your experiences must know, war takes many forms. And since King Wenceslas and Prokop are imprisoned and the Czech noblemen are useless, we're doing the best we can alongside Sokol. We're making life difficult for the traitors who are in league with Sigismund. And Otto von Bergov is traitor-in-chief.
Alright, makes sense. I wonder if he's going to reveal who his spy is in Castle Trotsky.
How did you manage to set that trap in the ravine so quickly? We only heard about the sortie the evening before.
I have my sources.
Come on. I think you can trust us after all that's happened, can't you?
I'll give you a piece of advice, Lord Capon. Don't trust anyone.
It's true, we are making a habit of getting captured, and what we don't know we can't reveal under torture.
How did Semyon come to join you?
Von Berghoff is a bad master, and you're not the only ones who don't like what Sigismund's doing in Bohemia. It wasn't hard finding allies who hate him. The same with the miller, though he had lots of other incentives as well. What actually happened to Samin?
Von Berghoff sent his men to take revenge on him. Both Jan and Olda are alive, but they had to flee. Henry and I helped them. It was a close shave. We burnt down the fortress to cover their escape, so Von Berghoff wouldn't suspect anything.
Oh, thank God for that at least. They're good men. It would be a sad loss.
Well, I understand you were out to harm von Berghoff, but why did you attack us, for God's sake?
We saw you meet up with his garrison. It looked like a friendly encounter, so we figured you were with von Berghoff.
You killed all my men! They were good lads!
And you killed my men. Though some of them were far from good.
War is a nasty business, Captain. What happened, happened. And it's a burden we all have to bear.
Tell that to Oates.
Do you know Catherine?
Who?
The girl from by the pond, for whose sake you killed your own man.
No.
You killed your own man to protect a woman you don't know.
Looks like it, doesn't it? Nobody has tried anything of the sort since, so they got the message.
Damn, he's a good lawyer.
Yeah, war is a nasty business. Men kill each other, I get that. But your men wanted to rape innocent women. There at the pond.
Nobody raped anybody. I personally made sure of that.
Well, that is true. You killed one of your own.
Like I said, in my trade, you don't work with the best, but the worst. It's hard to keep them reined in sometimes, but I do my best, as you saw with your own eyes.
If there's one thing I can't figure out, it's how come you suddenly turned up here, Godwin?
Or would you rather I hadn't?
Certainly not. You came at just the right time. A positive godsend.
I have the feeling it wasn't God who sent you, but my guardian Hanush, eh?
He dropped by to see me just as the bishop was kicking me out of my parish. He said you'd been gone suspiciously long, and I was wondering where I was going to live. So we made a deal that I'd go and check up on you.
That was a good idea, I must say.
I think so too. For a while, I was worried I'd have to take you home in sex.
What are we gonna do now?
We can't stay here. God knows what plots those fuckers are hatching right now. We should get ready to leave. Von Berghoff may have lost lots of men, but he won't take this lying down. Word will get out about his humiliation, and the League of Lords will come to his aid.
Where will we go?
I don't know yet. What about that Jobst of yours? Should you send word to him?
He's still somewhere in Brandenburg.
So the best thing would be for all of us to go back to Ratai. Wouldn't you like to join us, Zizka?
That sounds like a plan.
You see? Oh, and would you like me to take another look at your eye? An open wound is the last thing you want on a journey.
Is medicine another of your skills? On top of sword fighting, boozing, and preaching?
Giving the last rites isn't the only thing I can do for a fallen man. War is a good teacher.
All right, then. You could look at the bandage for a start. The stench bothers me more than the pain.
Sorry about your eye.
You're lucky it was this one. It must be cursed. I almost lost it as a child already. And then you came along. Still, I have no one to blame for challenging you and taking off my helmet. I'll hand out orders and come and join you in the fort. Sir Hans can take you there.
It's funny because if you see statues of Jan Zizka in the Czech Republic, he does actually have a bandage over one of his eyes.
Oh.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
Holy shit! Don't worry. I'm sure it doesn't look half as bad as it feels. It started to fester. I'll have to clean that out.
Oh, this is gonna sting.
Just get it over with.
Oh, what's he doing? Oh, God. Oh, I suppose he's thirsty. Squeeze it. Oh. I don't even want to think about it.
Will he survive?
With God's help.
That's not what I asked.
The wound isn't deep. As long as it doesn't fester, it'll be all right.
So, he won't go blind?
He won't lose his eye. He just needs to get a good night's sleep.
We all do. We're leaving early in the morning before von Burgov comes and kicks us out.
Can we help somehow?
Aye. Go to bed and no more fighting. And keep your hands off our Clara. Got it? But if you really want to be useful, you can help Bluster load the cart.
I think I know where we're most needed now. I'm going to need your help.
Leave me out of it. I'm still seeing stars from that bang to my head.
I'll be happy to help. What can I do?
We should say a few words for those who can no longer hear anything. And dig their graves. It's been a hellishly long day today. Thank God we managed to survive until evening at least. Now it's time
this is
to
a
go
me
to
and
those
Godwin
who are
job.
not so lucky terribly blessed.
Don't forget, Hans is too good to move sacks of flour around. There is no way we're getting in to carry bodies and dig graves.
Kyrie eleison.
Do you think we did enough for those poor souls?
We did what was necessary.
That's good. Bloody tired.
Oh, come now, you're young. You can't be all that worn out. I have something that'll get your blood pumping.
Oh, Godwin, couldn't I... Can it wait?
No, wait. You'll see. It'll kick your arse for you.
I think I'll lie down and wait for it.
Come to the castle moat. I'll wait for you there.
Castle moat? Castle's on a hill. It's on an incline. It doesn't have a moat. Well, I mean, moats aren't always... They're usually, but not always filled with water. But I don't remember there being a ditch around the battlements. Oh, you know what? I'm confused. I'm just going to follow the quest marker.
You really have to try this.
What's going on?
This'll interest you. Our friend here will show you what his diabolical contraption can do.
It's called a pistol. You'll see something you've never seen before. With this contraption, as you call it, you can shoot down a knight in armor, horse and all.
I've already seen what it can do. A weapon like that killed the Chamberlain this morning.
Let's not worry about that now, all right? You have a unique chance to try it out. From the right end for a change.
Is that gunpowder I smell here?
That's right. It's Schwarzpulver, or gunpowder. It may stink, but it's damn flammable.
And pretty explosive if you don't know how to use it, eh? How do you shoot with that?
It's not that hard, when you're careful.
It'd be better if you tell me everything in detail.
A pistol is not all that complicated. It has a metal barrel in the front, and you hold it in the back. First, you load the powder in the barrel, then the ball, and you plug it up with a piece of cloth or parchment. Sheep's wool is also good, because it doesn't get wet, but then it's hard to clean the weapon after. As soon as it's loaded, you put the stock under your shoulder, and you light it with a wick. Just watch out for the recoil. You have to use a wide stance, otherwise it'll knock you on your ass.
Oh, that doesn't sound bad, does it, Henry?
We'll see about that.
So, we've just gotten our hands on our very first handgun. They are horribly inaccurate, and they're even slower to load and fire than the crossbow. But one hit from one of these things will put anybody on their arse, regardless of how well armoured they think they are.
Good. Let's try shooting.
Careful now. I don't want to have to go looking for all your pieces.
Well, you look like you're all in one piece. so you'll surely be the best teacher.
That's true. So far, I've only had to have 2 fingers stitched back on.
What?
But don't worry, I'm sure beginner's luck will protect you.
Maybe a prayer would help more.
Good idea. O merciful God, be kind and protect us so we don't blow our arses off. Amen.
So let's get to it.
I have to admit, I never actually put the connection together between Zizka and Miller Kreisel. You know, Gunpowder Man. I mean, it should have been obvious, and Zizka as much as admitted it himself. He did say he had some assistance from the Miller. Yeah, I haven't hit shit. But yeah, a couple of you pointed out in the comments of previous videos that if Zizka's using gunpowder weapons, well, who do we know in the local area who's making illicit stockpiles of gunpowder? Yeah, missed again. In fact, as far as I'm aware, Kreisel's not just illicit stockpiles of gunpowder, the only stockpiles of gunpowder. Nobody else around here is, well, I've certainly not seen anybody else around here using any black powder weapons. And still missed. I think Godwin's won this one. Clearly he cheats as much at shooting as he does at dice.
Holy balls! What a racket! And that stench! Ah!
It's got quite a kick, huh?
What a load of bollocks!
Hitting something with that would take a miracle.
It's a miracle we still have both our arms.
Aye. I once saw it rip a bloke's face off, along with half his body.
Such an accurate shot. From how many paces?
None. He was the one doing the shooting.
Sweet mother of Jesus.
A diabolically dangerous weapon.
I told you so. This is the weapon of the future.
I'd like to see that.
No problem. I have 1 handgun here, and it's no good to placard anymore. Do you want it?
It's definitely not for me. Let the youngster here take it.
What? Seriously?
Of course. Here you go. But I don't have much gunpowder left. So you'll have to find some yourself.
And if you have all the saints on your side, it might not kill you straight off.
Thank you very much. I'll see what I can do with it.
All right, then. Thanks for the demonstration, Master. We have a long journey ahead of us tomorrow. I'm going to hit the hay. You do what you want, but keep out of trouble. Got it?
So, unlike your swords, axes, horseshoes, things like that, even though Henry's a blacksmith, he's not a gunsmith, right? You can't make yourself black powder weapons. But if you've dabbled in alchemy, you can make yourself ammunition and gunpowder. What's Hans yapping on about now?
I'll be right with you.
There's a beautiful view of the sunset from here.
Oh,
And the
yeah.
only thing I want now is for it to set and for this fucking day to be over. Come and have a chat.
It was a hard bloody day today, eh?
I swear, I don't know how many more times we're going to have to change sides before luck smiles on us.
Look on the bright side. We survived. And that's the main thing, right?
Right, Hans? Oh, what's his problem now?
I hear we're going back to Ratai tomorrow.
Great. I'll be glad to see the back of Trotsky and fucking von Berghoff once and for all. Though I'd rest easier if he was dead. I was humiliated, ambushed, wounded, and nearly hanged, all because of him. Just because I was trying to do the responsible thing.
Nah, that was all your fault. Von Berghoff didn't even know you existed.
Are you afraid of what Hanush will say when we get back? Seeing how our expedition didn't go exactly gloriously.
Even Hanush will have to admit our mission couldn't have succeeded under the circumstances. Either way, I'll never forget this little trip of ours.
Same here. Al dentes fortuna jivat.
Ha ha ha! Exactly. Well, now it's all over. So, what do you say to rolling a few dice together?
If you have anything to bet with, my lord.
Don't worry about me. What about you? Aren't you completely skinned?
Actually, no, I've got about 10 grand, thanks.
Thanks for your concern, but I still have a few groschen.
Maybe not for long. Enough talk. Let's let the wings of our Fortuna carry us away.
Let me just check. Oh, actually, 11,000. I'm going to take him for everything he has. Hans does
Lady
make
Luck
a good
will
point.
be on
though.
my
There's
side.
no way our mission was ever going to succeed. And none of it was our fault. Everything went to shit right after the ambush at Rocktower Pond. And that was all on Zizka. I mean, that wasn't Hans's fault. Although everything that happened after that was Hans's fault. Yeah. But hey, all's well that ends well. Shit, I busted out. I'm never going to hear the end of it if he beats me. What's he going for? Let's just take him the 1. What's he got now? He's got a 1. Oh, and 3 4s. Well, that's not
Damn
good.
it.
Decent
They're
score.
yours, lad.
Right, gonna have to beat that. Okay. I've got 3 3s. Actually, no, I've got 4 3s. I'll have those. A pair of 2s. I can't take the pair of 2s. I'm still not 100% clear on the rules. But I'll take that score. I'm not going to push my luck with the extra 2 dice. What's he got? A 1? Okay,
Yeah.
he's playing it safe. That's 100 points. Another 1. 2
That's
pairs,
enough.
that's no good.
Your turn.
So it's just 200 extra points for him. I can beat this. So there's 1, 2, 3 3s. I'll take those. Do I want to just take that score? Yeah, let's play it safe. It's enough to stay ahead. Hopefully he doesn't get a big scoring row. Shit, 3 6s.
That'll do me. Roll.
Oh, he's taking that and passing. He's 100 points away from winning. I need a good hand here. Well, not a hand, a roll. It's dice, not cards. Oh, 3 1s, that'll do. That's 1,000 points right there. I don't even need to risk pushing my luck trying to get something else with the other 3 dice. That's a win.
Mother of God's holy britches. How come I always lose so disgracefully?
Because I cheat disgracefully? No. Because you play so deplorably?
Oh, right, that's it. All the blame is on my head again. Come one, come all. Lord Capon of Perkstein is on trial again. It's been quite a while since I was last on the gallows.
And you drew quite a crowd last time, eh?
Oh, my God. Oh, what a disgrace that was.
Well, it's one way of catching attention, though.
I'd rather catch the attention of a local wench. Aye. Wine, women, and song. All our problems began the day I abandoned that simple philosophy of life.
Well, at least he still has a sense of humour.
Oh, so no more talk of politics, responsibility, and the calling of the nobility?
Indeed. But I might just have learned something after all.
And can I hear this great revelation of yours?
I have arrived at the conclusion that a bad day is just a bad day. And it doesn't mean your whole life is fucked up. And also, things always look better in the morning. The sooner I lie down, the better chance there is of nothing else fucking up today. So, I shall bid you good night, my friend.
Right, off to bed, I suppose.
Not a chance, you idiot.
Hang on.
Who are you calling an
What's
idiot?
going on over there?
Only an
with
idiot
Clara?
would waste bandages on those highborn fuckers.
They're injured, just like our men.
Plenty of ours are already pushing up daisies, and these bastards are responsible.
Aye, don't fuck with us, Clara. You're not going to treat them and that's that. Let them die for all I care.
Absolutely not. My potions were good enough when your teeth hurt, though, eh, Jakey?
Oh, piss off, Clara!
Aye, the captain said lock them up, not pamper them.
But they won't be any good to Zizka if they're dead, you numbskulls.
Stay out of this. We have our orders, Clara.
Are you completely stupid? Let me see them.
Go and take care of our men first. These two can wait.
Aye, they've lasted this long. They'll last a bit longer.
Don't you understand? I have to see how they're doing first. What if they bleed to death?
Enough! What's going on here?
And what's it to you, eh?
I've been told not to treat those wounded prisoners in the cellar.
Keep your nose out of this, mate.
Oh, let's not argue and bicker over who stabbed who.
Who are you talking about?
They brought in 2 noblemen who survived the massacre. They call one of them Littlehead.
Herman Littlehead.
Aye, that's him. He took a good thrashing, and these 2 won't let me treat him.
Shut your trap, and don't stick your nose where it doesn't belong.
I'm afraid I have bad news. Those prisoners need treatment.
Of course. Sir Michael was right.
Exactly. He said you Trotsky folks are nothing but trouble.
First of all, I'm not from Trotsky. And second, these 2 are noblemen. And if they survive, I reckon you'll get a fine ransom for them. But maybe they'll survive anyway. It's up to you.
One of them is bleeding. If he doesn't get some help, he'll soon be with the Lord.
Bloody hell. What do you think, Pashko?
Fine. Let Clara take care of them then. But don't waste your precious time with them, all right? Our men have priority. Let's go, Jakey. We've got more important things to do.
Who are these prisoners anyway? I thought me and Hans were the only survivors of the ambush who got captured. Oh, I know this guy.
Henry, you don't know how glad I am to see you.
Sam! Is that you, lad? Well, you're in better shape than the 2 of us here.
Thank God you're alive.
Don't jinx it. They could still finish us off.
So, is there anything I can do for you?
There is. You can tell us why they let you go and why we're still sitting under lock and key.
Yeah, about that.
Father Godwin, an emissary from Lord Hanish of Lipa, came here and paid the ransom for us.
So you got a break. People like you usually end up hanging from trees.
It's the first time I've heard of a lord paying ransom for a commoner, too.
Well, this commoner is lucky to be his father's son.
Aha! So you're a lord's bastard. At least this time it's an advantage, eh?
Aye. It seems fortune favours the bold.
I don't know. Fortune surely showed us her backside today, and I dare say she even wiped her arse with us.
I see you're injured, but don't worry. I've arranged for Clara to treat you.
Clara? Is that some local girl?
Aye. She knows all about healing and herbs. She'll try to make you feel better soon.
Thanks for not leaving us high and dry.
Aye. Thanks for putting in a good word for us.
Hang in there. You're not in any danger anymore.
Yeah, I don't know who Littlehead is, the one who's badly injured, but Black Bartosz was Lord von Berghold's weapon master. He can train you in, I think, heavy weapons, long swords, all kinds of stuff. He's a decent fella.
Are you the local blacksmith?
What do you want from me? We didn't herd sheep together, so bugger off.
What the hell's the matter with you?
If you don't stop staring at me, I'll kick your ass, you fucker. For my brother, too.
Oh yeah, this isn't the same blacksmith who was here the other day.
Wait, what happened to Steer? Don't tell me he died in that ravine too.
Bloody hell. Did you know him?
The last time I was here, he spoke fondly of you. He was a blacksmith, like me.
Aye. He knew his way around a smithy. Unlike me. Wait, you're a blacksmith?
Aye. My father was a blacksmith.
Ours only drank, and then he drowned. But look, if you're a blacksmith and our ally now too, I reckon you could give me a hand with something. What do you say?
I'm a bit tired, but yeah, all right.
What's the matter, Bull?
Apart from having a barrel full of scrap here that's supposed to be repaired by tomorrow, there's absolutely fuck all going on.
As a blacksmith myself, I don't envy you at all.
Well, you came at just the right time then. I could use a hand here. There's a pile of iron in that barrel over there that needs fixing up before we leave.
All right, I'll see what I can do.
You'll really help me? Great! The lads would be bloody delighted if you fixed up their weapons.
Yeah, I mean, sharpening weapons on a grindstone is easy enough. I mean, even making swords and axes isn't that difficult. Horseshoes are a pain in the ass. Swords are all right, axes are easy. Any idiot can do this, it's not hard. Well, apparently it's too hard for Bull. But then again, his brother Steer, the actual blacksmith, who was alive the other day, he did say that his brother Bull definitely wasn't blessed with the brains of the family.
All done.
You just angle the edge and run it over the grindstone. If you see golden sparks, it's all good. If you see smoke, you're ruining it. Stop. Change the angle using the mouse and just keep going until you see golden sparks. It's really not difficult. And you can even see, if you look at the edge of the blade, you'll see there are some knocks and scratches in it. You'll see them clear up. So it even looks like you're improving the weapon. And even if you can't take the visual cues as a hint, Henry will tell you when it's done. I mean, it really is not difficult. And with the razor sharp perk, you do an extra 10% damage. There it is. If you sharpen it to above 90%.
Bloody hell! That would have taken me a week. Actually, I reckon I couldn't even do it in a year. Oh, my hands just ain't no good for it. All they're good for is bashing people's skulls in. What about you? Do you like fighting?
I have been known to bash the occasional skull in every now and then.
Me too. I grew up in a smithy, but I prefer fighting myself. Here you go, Bull.
Bloody hell. Thanks, mate. If you ever need anything, just let me know. And this is for you. I hope it comes in handy.
There's plenty more you can do to help around the castle. I mean, I could be here for another hour showing you all the little odd jobs and side quests that you can get up to before heading to bed for the night, but we'll focus on just this one.
Thanks for sticking up for those prisoners, Henry. They're in rough shape.
They shouldn't have yelled at you. They're brutes.
So you were more worried about me than the prisoners, were you?
What of it? You're the only woman here, and the only healer. They could show a little gratitude. At least I, for one, would be really glad if you helped those two poor fellas.
Thanks. Really. I didn't think I'd ever see you again.
You deceived me last time.
Excuse me?
You lured me out of the fortress and detained me so I couldn't get back in, didn't you?
And it worked perfectly. You should be more mad at yourself for falling for it so easily.
Bloody hell. I wanted to help you, and you just used me. That's all there was to it.
Don't look at me like that. We all did everything we could to keep you from sniffing around, and I simply had a certain advantage.
Thank you very much.
And just so you know, when I found out what they were planning to do in the ravine, I prayed for you to survive, even though I knew a lot of our men would die there. Sorry, but I have too much work to do. We can talk later.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Like what? Can you even do anything other than wave that stupid piece of steel around?
I'm sorry, Clara. I'm just trying to make myself useful.
There are a lot of injured here that probably won't survive the night without help. I hope you can do something for them.
I know a bit about potions, and I've seen my fair share of serious injuries.
In that case, thank God you're here. I'll go and prepare some more medicine and make a round visiting the injured. In the meantime, you go to the lower castle. There are more men there who need to be treated.
What are their names?
Mark and poor old Sverg. You'll find medicine and bandages in the chest in my cabin. And if you have any questions, I'd be happy to help you.
All right, I can do this. I don't need any advice. Although I may not have the materials, so we'll check the chest in her cabin. Where is the chest in our cabin? Am I missing something obvious? Maybe it's up here. Oh yeah, there it is. There's the potions. I'll take those. And bandages. Shouldn't need any more than that. So let's take a look at these injured bandits. Well, bandits, mercenaries, whatever.
I came to treat you. What happened to you?
I took a blow to the ribs, and my right leg hurts like hell. I'm fine otherwise.
Let me take a look at your wounds.
Just be careful, all right? I'm aching all over.
Don't worry, my friend. I'll just take a peek. And here. Aye, yes. You've got a bruise on your chest and some dried blood.
Well, that doesn't sound so bad, does it?
No, but you also have a pretty swollen ankle.
And what can we do about that?
I don't know yet. I'll have to take a closer look at it first.
Broken ribs could be dangerous.
Let me have a look at your chest. Your ribs aren't just bruised. You've got a gash as well.
And what about it?
It's not too serious. I'll just have to clean the wound before bandaging it. Otherwise, you could get an ugly infection. I'll take a look at your foot. It's quite swollen.
Obviously, I can't x-ray the ribs to find out if they are broken, but I'll just assume they are.
How bad is it?
Nothing too serious. You just sprained your ankle. If we bandage it up nice and tight, you should be on your feet by tomorrow.
Oh, I'm glad to hear it.
And we'll get the ribs strapped up nice and tight as well. We don't want them puncturing a lung.
I could give you some sort of potion.
You know potions too, do you?
But not even a chamomile potion can fix everything. I'll have to treat you as well.
I'd appreciate it, lad.
All right. I think I know what's wrong with you, Zverk. Your ankle just needs to be bound. But I'll also have to clean, stitch up, and bandage that wound on your chest. A buck's blood potion would do you good. Or at least some chamomile for your ankle.
Aye. It sounds like I just might pull through. But a drink would really hit the spot. I'm thirsty as hell. Could you get me something?
Let's get to it. I'm gonna treat you.
All right. Do what you have to. Just make it quick.
I'll clean that wound on your side, otherwise it'll fester.
Is it that bad?
Aye. Gangrene is pretty bad.
Ideally, with that sprained ankle, he's going to want to stay off his feet for a couple of days, but we're evacuating in the morning, so he's got no chance of that. Hopefully, he'll be able to ride in a wagon or something. Because he's not walking all the way back to Ratai, that's for sure.
This should clean the wound.
Christ, I hope you know what you're doing.
The main thing is that it does what it's supposed to. I'll have to sew up that wound on your chest.
Make it quick, before I shit myself from the pain.
I'll just make a few quick stitches. That's it.
Christ! Ah! Fuck!
Damn it. Stop squirming around, Zverk. I'm trying to concentrate. One more knot. There we go.
Doing that's consumed a tailor's kit.
Mother of God! That wasn't exactly painless, mate.
Medicine in this game uses a lot more stuff than you
I'll
think.
bind that ankle of yours and bandage your chest. There. I'll wrap it up like this and tie it up here.
Ah, Sakra! Well then, is that it?
All done. Now just don't make any sudden movements, Zverk.
Thanks. It seems to be holding well.
Well, that's the dressing done. Now for the rest.
Well, I say medicine. I'm not doing anything more complicated than first
I'll give
aid.
you something to drink.
About fucking time. Some wine would be nice. Or at least some ale.
Well, I say medicine. But I'm not really doing anything more complicated here than basic first aid that anybody can learn in a day. But you'd be amazed how effective it is.
This'll have to do.
Damn it. Couldn't you get something better?
All right. That's all, Zverk. I treated your wounds. The best thing you can do now is get some sleep.
Christ, you really are a good healer. I feel better already, really. Thanks a lot.
Just the stuff that you learn in a day or two from a basic first aid course will save lives, or keep people alive long enough that people with actual medical training can save their lives. I was a first aider in the Navy, and I never actually had to use those skills in naval service, but I did have to use those skills once, and it did save a life, so totally worth it. And it makes you more valuable to a potential employer as well.
I tried to treat all the wounded.
What do you mean you tried?
I did what I could, and I hope I brought them some relief.
Great. The rest is in God's hands. There's nothing more we can do. Thanks, Henry. I'll go and have a look at the wounded later. Now you should take care of yourself. Here, this might come in handy.
Thanks. But I'll only take it if you don't need it.
I've got what I need. This was left over.
Are you finished for today?
Work like this is never finished. But you have to know when enough is enough. Otherwise it'll drive you mad.
It's tough seeing people you know and care about in such a state.
You can't let it get to you. Neither the good or the bad. If you don't think about who's lying in front of you, you can focus better on what you need to do.
So isn't there anyone here who you really care about?
No. That is, not anymore. But enough of all that. I'd like to think about something else.
I reckon we can forget about taking a stroll this time, eh?
Definitely. Unless you were to carry me on your back.
Well, I suppose I could handle that.
No. You should go and lie down. If you like, there's a free bed in the cabin. The wind blows through the gaps, but if you don't mind a bit of a squeeze, we'll be warm this evening. I'll come and see you when you go to bed. At least this day will have a happier ending.
Farewell, my friend.
Hey, that's me sorted for the night. I don't have to bed down with Michael's mercenaries or the wounded bandits.
Could you find some room there for me? I'm awfully tired. And cold too.
Well, we shall have to do something about that.
But don't get too excited. As soon as I lie down, I'll sleep the sleep of the...
The just?
Something like that. But at least I don't have to worry about any bad dreams, since I'll be sleeping next to a knight.
That doesn't sound good.
Quickly barricade the gate!
That doesn't sound good at all.
Hurry! Load up everything you get your hands on. Stones to the wall! All weapons to the gate!
Clara, what in the hell? What the hell is going on?
How did von Berghoff get so many reinforcements so quickly?
A bit of a rude awakening.
Who are they? And where the fuck did they come from?
From the tower crest on their banners, looks like the Prague militia.
Oh, Henry's going to recognise them. All roads get away from the
Owlets.
Good morning, Captain! Please forgive my abrupt departure without saying goodbye yesterday.
Toth is such a smarmy piece of shit.
What do you want? Lord Neback here would like his castle back. My liege, Sir Otto, wants your head. And I have an account to settle with a certain bastard of Radzig's.
You are welcome to come and have a go if you think you're hard enough.
Lord Berghoff! Since when did the Chamberlain of our land ally himself with such filth?
Ever since Jobst and Wenceslas started allying with filth like you, Zizka. The Istvan taught is a master of your craft. He harassed Wenceslas' allies, just as you did King Sigismund's. He did a good job in Zassau, and he would have done so here too, were it not for Hanush's pair of buffoons.
That smug little fucker was in his service the whole time.
But I have to admit, Captain Zizka, that you've been a much bigger thorn in our backsides than we care for. Fortunately, my friend Marquardt just happened to be passing, so now your tricks won't help you anymore.
The executioner awaits you, Captain. But if you're sensible, we'll spare your companions. Surrender!
Unfortunately, our cells aren't big enough to hold you all, so violence it is.
Is there anywhere to sneak out of here?
Even if there were, they wouldn't get far.
No. And I'm never gonna run from that fucker again.
Lord von Berghoff! Sir Marquardt! Lord Nebach! And you treacherous shit! Kiss our arses!
God, is this retribution for my sins?
Look, Hans is a fucking idiot. But his heart's in the right place. I like him.
Sorry, my friend. I'm afraid your castle will be needing some repairs.
Well, we're in some real pretty shit now, aren't we? Join me in the next episode, and we'll find out just exactly how deep in the shit we are. In the meantime, hope you've enjoyed this one, and as always, take care, and I'll catch you next time.